Hello everybody, I'm Sir Doge here with a Pokemon Showdown video. Pokemon Showdown is a good resource for most Pokemon players, and even if you don't play Pokemon, it's a good way to play the game if you want to play the game. It's free, and we'll leave a link to the website in the description below. Without further ado, my team is up on the screen right now. The one thing I want to point out is that the Absol is a unique Absol that my friend kind of showed me the glory of. It's 100% crit Absol. And what it's running basically makes Psycho Cut and Night Slash crit 100% of the time, and you'll see that that does some work there. And then Sucker Punch and Superpower each critical 50% of the time with this build. So it does a lot of work, and you'll see in the video that it does kind of save me in this situation. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started and enjoy. I went ahead and opened with Gallade, because he's usually a really solid thing to open. And I'm thinking maybe he'll keep X-Cloud in. So I went to Drain Punch, and he swaps out. So I didn't know at first, but I'm like, okay, I could set up a substitute, because I'm thinking he's going to try to Spore me. And he just throws a Moonblast at me, and I'm kind of at a shock right now, because I was not expecting Moonblast. So I'm getting out of here, pulling Escavalier in. And Escavalier's going to take that Moonblast really well. He's going to swap out here because he's not going to want to deal with it. But I do get a Pursuit off, which is good. So he's got Hariyama, and that thing's going to hurt. So it knocks off my Assault Vest, which kind of, it hurts. I get a Mega Horn, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So I swap back into Gallade, because I know I can do it cleanly here. And his Low Kick doesn't do a whole lot to me. I'm going to try to set up a substitute, however. And then I'm going to see that he's using Knockoff, which now that I know I've justified, I'm going to let him hit me. I'm going to go for a Drain Punch and let me get the free attack boost off of it. So it does knock off my leftovers, but my Drain Punch is going to give me enough health. And I'm going to, even through the Bullet Punch, be able to take out that Hariyama. So now I'm up kind of 1-0, but my Escavalier is pretty hurt. So he sends in Fletchinder, and there's not really much I can do about it. So I'm going to throw an Escavalier, which was a mistake. I was hoping he would go Flying type move, which he does, and he locks into that. So at first I'm thinking he's Scarfed or something. So I swap into Blastoise, and he pulls out. So he pulls in the Vileplume, and just in case he stayed and went Toxic, obviously it doesn't work here. But I'm going to pull out of that and swap into Houndoom, because I'm expecting Grass type move. And he goes Sludge Bomb and gets a Poison off. So now my Houndoom is not in good shape. But I'm going to go all out and throw a Dark Pulse out here and get most of Flygon dead. And then the Poison is going to eventually finish me off here. So Houndoom goes down, but he did his work. So I'm switching into Glalie, and I know I have Ice Shard for priority, so I'm going to get this Flygon easy. So now it's back to even 2-2. He sent back an X-Cloud, and surprisingly enough, I knew my return wasn't going to drop him. I thought I was going to die here. And it brings me down to 1% HP. So I'm going to get an Ice Shard off here and kill that. So he sends in Fletchinder, and I tried Explosion. I figure he's going to outspeed me. And this is where I start to suspect he's Choice Scarfed, and I'll find out later he's not. But I know he's going to switch back into Vileplume here, so I went ahead and went for the Scald. I was trying to Burn Fish at this point to at least get something going for me. And we're going to go back and forth. I think he's going to anticipate a switch here and go for Moonblast. And he does, but I can't really afford to let Gallade or Absol at this point drop for free here. So I'm going to try to whittle Vileplume down as best as I can, but Giga Drain is going to do a lot of damage to me. And I'm going to get it close. Well, I'm not even going to get it close, but I'm going to get some damage off, which is going to set up my Absol. So Blastoise is going down here. I'm not really surprised. So I'm sending an Absol, and this is where she starts to do work, because I'm going to go for a Psycho Cut, get that crit, and it's going to take down that Vileplume. Since that Vileplume wasn't defensive, I knew I could get away with it. And with the Jolly Nature, I'm able to outspeed their Absol and take it out. With the debuff, however, I really don't want to stay in on this Fletchinder, so I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice my Gallade. Because it's not going to do a whole lot. And now that I see it Swords Dance, I realize that it's not Choice Scarfed. Or Choice anything, for that matter. So I gotta go for the Sucker Punch here, and lucky me gets the crit that's able to finish it off. And it pretty much came down to if I got the crit, I won. If not, I lost. And that's gonna be it for this one. So if you want to see us play something specific, like a specific tier, specific Pokemon, let us know in the comments below. From now on, we will be uploading Pokemon videos on Thursdays as well as a regular video on Tuesdays. So keep an eye on that. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.